2023 Mazda CX-50 First Look, Off-Road, Mazda Style. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. The 2023 Mazda CX-50 crossover is promised to be the template for how the Japanese brand adopts a more adventurous stance with its SUVs. The North American market exclusive model also will be the first Mazda built at the new Mazda Toyota Manufacturing plant in Huntsville, Alabama. Designed to be comfortable on road and off, the CX-50 will feature a unique drive with an off-road mode that changes dynamically instead of offering multiple specific sub-modes. This is also featured in its Kodo design with the theme of the searcher's partner, meant to allow the owner to explore more and utilize the capabilities built into the CX-50. Shared chassis with the CX-5. The CX-50 utilizes Mazda's small platform chassis, meaning it shares bits with the CX-30 and CX-5 SUVs. While CX-50 and CX-5 are both compact crossover vehicles, says Mazda, the CX-50 has been optimized for the outdoors. To translate, the CX-50 is intended to be butcher and less street-oriented than Mazda's other small crossover. It has a higher ground clearance and wider stance than the CX-5. Additionally, the 50's roof is strengthened and the suspension is stronger, being made to handle outdoor terrain better. Long and sleek exterior. The CX-50's design is immediately recognizable and clearly channels Mazda's Kodo visual language. From the front wing grille to the sleek profile, you won't mistake this for anything else in the compact crossover category, except maybe the CX-5. Even so, the first ever CX-50 is about inspiring drivers to find new places, experiences, and challenges that can only be discovered in the outdoors, said Yasutake Tsuchida, Senior Director of Mazda Design America. In other words, it's more outdoorsy looking than the CX-5, with sharper lines, plastic cladding, and broader shoulders that show off its wider stance. Again, signature Mazda details abound, including the rounded headlights and taillights you'd expect to find on other CX models, but everything's a little more steroidal here. The CX-50 also gets a moody new zircon sand paint option, further playing up the rugged appearance without going all desert tan. Later, this paint color will spread to other Mazda models. Despite the CX-50's more off-road mission, the roof remains low enough to stay within easy reach, making the task of stacking items on the roof rails less of a struggle. For longer items that can't be stored on the roof, the rear seats fold flat and the lowered seatbacks run flush with the primary cargo floor, creating a continuous surface one can slide things across. Roomier, yet still driver-focused interior. Just because the CX-50's mission is less road-focused than other Mazdas doesn't mean it abandons the brand's driver-focused interior design. The cockpit still reaches for Jinba Itai, a Mazda philosophy that chases oneness between the car and its driver. All the key elements, says Tsuchida, even the vertical vents, are placed symmetrically around the driver's axis, creating a sense of engagement and connection that encourages you to drive this vehicle. The models on display during the reveal wore a new terracotta color for the interior. It's a rich, almost tan leather color that offers up a great contrast to the rest of the interior, which is primarily black in color. The same pop of brown is found on the stitching on the dash, the seating, front center armrest, and the stitching and armrests on the door panels. A panoramic moon roof is available. Multi-surface vehicle. While rugged in appearance, the CX-50 hides traditional Mazda handling attributes within. Dave Coleman, manager of vehicle dynamics for Mazda North America, explains that, in Mazda's research, even customers who go camping spend the majority of their time on pavement. You'll spend a couple hundred miles driving on the freeway, a couple dozen miles on twisty mountain roads, and then 10 or 20 miles maybe on dirt at the very end of a trip to a campsite. So compromising all of that on road driving just for a little bit of improvement off-road doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially if you're Mazda with our expertise on road. That balanced idea of performance extends to the drive mode selector, dubbed Mazda Intelligent Drive Select or Mi Drive, pronounced as My Drive, which only has 4 modes: normal, sport, towing, and off-road. Each mode tailors the standard I-active all-wheel drive system, throttle response, G-vectoring control, transmission logic, and braking system. Now, when most companies do a drive mode system like this, says Coleman, they're trying to make each drive mode distinct and different. So the car behaves differently in each mode. We kind of have the opposite approach. Mazda has a very consistent driving dynamic that we're pursuing, and we want to make sure the car behaves. In other words, the idea is to keep the CX-50's feel consistent regardless of which mode you're in.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.